Tini, the third read of chapter 7, Ain't I a Woman, said by Sojourner Truth. Do you remember Sojourner Truth? You remember the speech, Ain't I a Woman? Yeah. She was joking and making fun. Ain't I a woman? You say that women need to be carried and lifted. I've never met anyone who carried or lifted me. I'm serving. Ain't I a woman? Girls, do you remember? I will share the PowerPoint with you. Go up.
Sure, what page is it?
144. Ain't I a woman? Here. It doesn't want to share. I will reopen. Here is it, the third read. Okay. Girls, do you remember this sojourner?
Yes.
She was born into slavery. Yes. And her master, yes, didn't keep his promise of freeing her, so she escaped and she became an influencer and a speaker. Okay. And we discussed those questions. We discussed what difficulties has Truth experienced in her lifetime. She was born into slavery. She was labored. It means she had too much work to do. And she saw most of her children born and sold off into slavery. And when she gave birth to a baby, they take the baby. And they leave the baby with her for like 5 or 6 years because the child is a slave starting 6 years. And then they sell our children away, which is, she has not been pampered or protected like some women. That's why she says, ain't I a woman? What does sojourner mean? Why did Isabella Bonfrey, because this is her name, become Sojourner Truth? Because sojourner is a person who travels or he resides temporarily in a place. She changed her name during a religious conversion in order to search for the truth. Okay, what rebuttal does Sojourner Truth provide when responding to a man's claim that women cannot have as much rights as men because Christ wasn't a woman? What did she say? This we didn't discuss. When he said women cannot have as much rights as men.
Yes, he said because Jesus, yes, is a man, but then she said to him that didn't he come from a woman?
Yes, this God, because in Christianity they believe that Jesus is the Son of God. He has been, Jesus a result of a woman and a God. So men had nothing to do about it. So that was her reply when she said Christ came from God and a woman and that no man was involved. Okay, so we go to page 146, girls, please. Noor, please read it, ya Noor. The slide in front of you or from the book?
From the slide?
Yes.
Focus on comparing rhetoric. Okay.
Rhetoric. Yes. Rhetoric is how you convince other people with your own opinion. Yes.
Both Sojourner Truth and Elizabeth Cady Stanton spoke out for women's rights. Compare their style and use of rhetoric. Use the following graphic organizer to help you compare the styles of rhetoric used by Truth and Stanton.
Yes, we have Truth and we have Stanton. Stanton is the first excerpt we took. The one who spoke in front of the Congress about the 16th Amendment that women have to vote, and women are citizens and they are responsible for their own future, for their own life, that women should have higher education in this. We describe the speaker. First of all, he wants you to describe the speaker. Number one, the speaker in Solitude of Self and Ain't I a Woman. Nancy?
Yes.
Yes, Nancy. Who was the speaker in Solitude of Self?
Elizabeth.
Katie Stainton. Excellent. Okay. Ahad. So Nancy, stay with me. Ahad. Ahad.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Ahad. Who was the speaker in Ain't I a Woman?
Wait.
We just mentioned her name.
Elizabeth.
No, Elizabeth Cady Stanton is the one in Solitude of Self. Who was the speaker in Ain't I a Woman? We've just said her name, talked about her. Sojourner Truth. Yeah, be with me, dear.
Okay.
Sojourner Truth. So, who were or was the audience of Solitude of Self, Nancy? The audience.
The audience were us.
Yes, but she spoke in front of whom? Go back with the pages
The
and
man?
read above. She spoke in front of. And you too, Ahad, search in your book for this who was the audience of Ain't I a Woman. You will find it in the first paragraph. What?
She spoke in front of men.
Yes, in front of men. Where? You will find it above at page one on page 130. Yes, the committee. Yes, committee on
the judiciary.
Yes, the committee on the judiciary on 1892. Ahad, who was the audience? This speech was said where? You will find it on page 144.
Madam.
Yes, Serena.
Yes, I'm sorry for interrupting, but did you get my PowerPoint?
No, Serena.
I sent it to you yesterday.
Yesterday on WhatsApp or email?
No, in the online assignment.
Oh, yeah, great that you reminded me, girls. I couldn't download presentations from PowerPoint from the assignment. So please, I know, yani, it's hard, but please send it on WhatsApp. It is so much easier to be downloaded. On online assignment, it refuses to download. Okay, so I will discuss this point with you, Serena, after we finish this question. Yeah, Ahad, you will find the answer on page 144. Where was this speech said?
Washington.
OU Women's Right Convention in 1851.
Washington.
Okay.
Teacher, we solved that, didn't we?
No, dear, we didn't.
Really?
So read, Nancy, Solitude of Self, the speaker, the audience, and occasion.
Elizabeth Cady Stanton speaking to the House Committee of the Judiciary in 1892.
Yes, read it, Ahad. Ain't I a Woman?
Where?
PowerPoint, Ahad, in front of you.
Yes. Elizabeth Cody. No, Sojourner Truth giving an impromptu speech at the Ohio Women's Rights Convention in 1851 to the audience members.
Yes. Main idea, I want Serena and Serene. Serena, the Solitude of Self. Serene, Ain't I a Woman? I mean idea here, main idea here.
Miss, I want the Ain't I a Woman.
Okay, take the Ain't I a Woman, and Serene take Solitude of Self. Yes, Serene. Is Serene here?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Serene, yalla, hurry up. You give me the main idea of Solitude of Self. Serene of Ain't I a Woman?
Teacher, I was in the bathroom. I just came, so I don't know what you're asking.
Nirvana, do you know?
Teacher,
yes,
can I answer?
I do.
Yes, Nirvana, the main idea of Solitude of Self?
It's to pass the 16th Amendment so that women can vote.
Yes, women can vote and they have higher education than. Serena, in Ain't I a Woman,
Yes.
what is
What
the
do you
main
want?
idea?
Yeah. It's about women rights.
Yes, yes. So read it, Nirvana, main idea.
Passed the 16th Amendment, giving women the right to vote.
Yes, Serena.
Women deserve rights as men.
Yes. Now Dima and Lin El-Haj. Dima, Solitude of Self, Lin El-Haj, Ain't I a Woman. The logical appeals or emotional appeals. Logical appeals is what? Emotional appeals is what? Logical logos, emotional ethos.
She starts saying that women are individuals and citizens, so they should have the same rights as men.
Yes. She used
This is
emotional.
logical.
Yeah, logos. Yes, logos. She used against it, Dima, again.
That they are citizens, so by logic, they also have rights.
Excellent.
They are individuals also.
Excellent. She used the deductive reasoning when she said that women are citizens, so they need right to vote as any normal citizen. Excellent. And what else?
Miss, can you please repeat the question?
Logical appeals is logos. Emotional appeals is pathos. How she uses the logos and pathos in her speech. Logical by giving logical reasons. Pathos by talking about the emotional appeals, emotional part.
She used pathos when she started talking that women should be responsible about themselves and that
Yes.
they should not rely on a man.
Yes. Okay. Lean, ain't I a woman? When we heard ain't I a woman, she used logical appeals more or emotional appeals more?
She appeals to emotions.
Yes. How?
Because she shared personal examples.
Excellent, of her life.
Yes, like when she said that even if women intellect is less than men's, they should still be able to use it fully.
Yes.
Yes.
So, read it, Yadima.
It's delayed. Yes, she uses deductive reasoning, claiming that women are individuals and should have responsibility for themselves. She uses a logical appeal when asserting that women face troubles and have responsibilities just like men, and so should be prepared by. I can't see what's the
By education and experience to face them. By experience and, wait a minute, to face them. Okay, here, Lina Al-Haj, read it. Oops, sorry. Lynn, read it. For Ain't I a Woman, which appeals she used?
She appeals mainly to emotions, sharing personal examples of how she could do all the things that men can do. Paragraph 3 includes a logical appeal saying that even if women's intellect is less than men's, they should still be able to use it fully. She also logically rebuts the argument about Christ being a man by bringing attention to his mother.
Yes. Now, rhetorical questions. Rhetorical questions are questions they ask in the speech. Maryam Muhammad, Solitude of Self. Hello, girls, are you still here? And Aya Hisham, Ain't I a Woman?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Maryam Muhammad, Solitude of Self. Aya Hisham, are you here? Aya Hisham? Aya Hisham, this is the third day she's absent with no excuses. Aya, attending has marks, dear. Okay, who?
Teacher, Aya actually has sat next week.
She has to send. She has to take permission. Linda. So now we will take Mary Muhammad and Linda, a Naya woman. Search for questions, girls. Linda, are you here? You can hear me? Linda, you're not
Yes,
here?
no,
Teacher Linda mic is not working from the first period.
Okay. Okay. So whom we choose? Noor. Noor.
Yes, miss.
Solitude of
Yeah.
self, ya Noor. Questions.
Yes.
Any question? Tell me any question from Solitude of Self.
Miss, I don't understand the question. How question?
Is there any question in the passage?
Sure, can I ask?
Mariam, you have the answer?
Yeah.
Yes, please tell me of the Solitude of Self or entire woman.
The main question, right?
Yes.
The solitude of self. It's who can take the duties of someone else? Like everyone is equal. Who can take the duties of someone else, the responsibilities of another soul?
Excellent. Here. Read it.
Who, I ask you, can take there on himself the rights and the duties of and responsibilities of another soul?
Yes, excellent. Noor, ain't I a woman? Ain't I a woman? The question in ain't I a woman, ya Noor? There are many questions. Noor, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Yes, many questions, ya Noor, in ain't I a woman? Huh? On page 145, in line number 1, 2, 3, 4. Questions, ya Noor.
Miss, يعني questions in the
A
paragraphs?
question. Yes.
Or, okay. Can you say
She has like 6 questions, ya Noor. Anyone?
Can I say why women are not equal to men?
Yes, you can say Noor. Noor.
Yes, miss.
I want a question from page 145, 145. Give me any question.
Miss, why women are less than men?
Yes, yes. Read it from the PowerPoint.
Truth uses many rhetorical questions, the most repeated one being, and
Ain't I a woman? The excerpt itself is a question. Ain't I a woman? Thank you, Noor. Judy and Huda. Main idea in Solitude of Self and Ain't I a Woman? I'm sorry, not main idea. It should be style. Not main idea. Style.
Yes, miss.
The last one is a style. Huda, Solitude of Self. Judy, Ain't I a Woman?
بس كيف احكي عن الستايل تبع يعني؟
يعني her style is what? Formal? Okay? Or
yes,
not formal?
it was formal.
It was formal. So main idea in Solitude of Self, the style in Solitude of Self is formal. Judy, ain't I a woman? The style was formal or informal? Judy, are you here? Tia? Tia?
Miss, hi, the mic of Herman biology isn't working.
Tia? Or Judy?
No, Tia.
Tia? Malika?
Yes,
Teacher,
miss.
did you call me?
No, Maya, no. Malika, ain't I a woman? Her style was formal or informal?
Informal.
Informal. Okay. The style in Solitude of Self, the style of the language, Yehuda. The language was what?
Yes, miss.
Ah.
It was a formal language. كيف مس يعني the language was what?
Okay, it was a formal language. What did she use? Remember the skill that we have to learn, the analogy?
Yes, yes, she
Yes.
uses analogy.
Yes, she used analogy. Okay, so read it. Read it, Yehuda.
Stanton's style is intellectual and lyrical with her use of analogies.
Yes, thank you. Malika, ain't I a woman?
Yes. Truth's style is colorful and informal.
Yes. Okay. So we finished, girls, the third read for chapter 7.
Miss, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, please.
I'll tell you, not ask you. Miss, هلا ما زال يعني in the final we will have one lesson of this, right? ولا two. Okay, two lessons. طب Miss, we took a lot يعني خلينا stop and let's make revisions وهيك. يعني watch things.
We have to take this because this is poem. We have to take poem.
Yeah,
And then I will
this is the
choose
last
maybe.
thing?
Yes, poem is the last thing we will take in chapter 8.
Okay.
Yes. And then you may have 2 or 3, يعني up to the administration decision.
يلا بسم الله.
Okay. Okay, girls, what I wanted to say about the present, I want to send you the sentences essay. I check them and I want to send them to you. But I want an easy way. Do you find any easy way to send you? Because I have to email each one of you. No, it is on the laptop.
Open Miss WhatsApp web.
You can open WhatsApp on laptop.
And how I share it, it's Word document.
It's okay. You will press 3, يعني something like mesh back, like a pen, and then you can send whatever you want there.
Actually, I never used WhatsApp web before, so I'll try.
Yes,
and
but it's so helpful.
So I can share Word documents?
Yes, anything.
Okay, I'll try to do it today. If not, I will send them each one by email. Okay? Now, girls, I want you to... this is the presentation. Please, those who downloaded or uploaded their presentations in the assignment, I couldn't download them. So please WhatsApp me because I only could download it. I'll tell you the names. I could download it.
Teacher,
Sarah?
even the ones who submitted previously?
Yes, the presentations. I'm so sorry. I can't download them from the online assignment. I have those who sent me on the WhatsApp: Sarah, Aya Hisham, Marie Muhammad, Batul, and Tia, and Huda.
I sent mine on WhatsApp and on the assignment.
Send me a dot on WhatsApp, Yadima.
Can you check mine? I just sent it like 10 minutes ago.
I'll check now. Yes.
Miss Huda, I sent them.
Yes, send me. Yes, Dima. Here is it. Yes, Dima. Yes, you're right.
Teacher, I sent mine on email. Miss, how we sent it on WhatsApp?
I don't know. Dima, okay, I'll stop recording and because we will talk.